Paul Foreman's impending funeral in Coronation Street is set to cause a significant stir on the cobbles, as his loved ones struggle to navigate their grief while attempting to honor his final wishes. Following Paul's emotional journey with motor neuron disease, MND, which began nearly 18 months ago, his condition steadily worsened, leading to his death earlier this month. Now, his family is left to grapple with the complex task of planning a fitting farewell, a process that proves to be fraught with conflict and difficult decisions. Paul's decline was a heart-wrenching experience for everyone involved. His mobility and speech deteriorated rapidly, leaving his loved ones feeling helpless as they watched him slip away. The night before Paul's death was particularly difficult for his partner, Billy Mayhew. Wanting to support Billy, Paul's family encouraged him to take a break and enjoy a night out with his friends. However, the decision to spend his final hours apart from Paul became a source of immense guilt and regret for Billy. The night ended in turmoil as Billy returned home drunk and realized he had lost his phone, an item filled with precious memories of Paul. Panic set in when he discovered that the photos and videos capturing their life together had not been backed up to the cloud. Desperate to recover these irreplaceable mementos, Billy enlisted David Platt's help to search for the phone. Meanwhile, back at home, Paul's condition took a sudden turn for the worse. With no way to reach Billy, Bernie Winter frantically tried to manage the situation alone. Upon learning of Paul's worsening state, Billy rushed to be by his side. But his journey was hindered by a traffic jam caused by a broken-down van blocking the exit of the car park. Realizing he would never make it in time by car, Billy abandoned the vehicle and ran through the streets in a desperate attempt to reach Paul. Tragically, Paul passed away before Billy could say goodbye, leaving him devastated and riddled with guilt over the circumstances of his death. In the aftermath, tensions between Billy and Paul's mother, Bernie, have escalated as they try to come to terms with their loss and plan his funeral. Their differing views on how to honor Paul's memory have sparked ongoing conflict. Billy, who is more traditional, envisions a somber, respectful service with hymns and a classic hearse. On the other hand, Bernie prefers a more vibrant and unconventional celebration of Paul's life, complete with pop songs and a less formal approach. Actor Daniel Brocklebank, who portrays Billy, explained the tension between the characters to Metro.co.uk, stating, "They are obviously quite different in their approach to life, and subsequently, therefore, death as well. They're both grieving for somebody that they love, but both of them think they've got dibs on grief stakes, one as a mum and one as a husband. Billy's very traditional. The funeral's coming up. Billy wants hymns. Bernie wants pop songs. Billy wants a hearse. Bernie wants something else. There is conflict over the next few weeks. As the disagreements intensify, Paul's sister, Gemma Winter Brown, steps in with a suggestion that might offer a compromise. She proposes allowing Billy to organize a service in line with his traditional values, while the rest of the family can plan a separate, more personal celebration of Paul's life afterward. This idea seems to calm the waters temporarily, but new logistical issues arise when Gemma reveals that they are still waiting for confirmation from Kit Green about whether they can close the street for Paul's memorial rave. The unconventional event would reflect Paul's vibrant personality and love for life, but without the necessary permissions, the plan remains uncertain. The conflicting desires and raw emotions make the situation even more complicated, highlighting the profound impact Paul's death has had on his family and friends. Each character's reaction to his passing reflects their unique relationship with him and their own way of coping with grief. Billy's insistence on a traditional service is driven by his need to find solace and order in ritual, while Bernie's push for a more celebratory send-off reflects her determination to honor her son's spirit in a way that feels true to him. As Coronation Street navigates this emotional storyline, viewers are reminded of the complex and often messy nature of grief. The upcoming funeral will not only serve as a farewell to Paul, but also as a moment of reckoning for his loved ones, who must find a way to reconcile their differences and come together to celebrate the life of a man they all cherished. The funeral plans, with all their complications and conflicts, are set to bring the residents of Weatherfield together in a way that will resonate deeply with fans of the long-running soap.